intro hook is that part of the video which is barely 10, 15, or 30 seconds long. But this is what decides whether your video gets 100 views or 100k views. On my channel currently, more than 20 videos have crossed 1 million views. And honestly, these videos would never get so many views if their intros were boring. So today I will tell you how you can design a killer intro hook for any YouTube video in just 5 steps, no matter what the topic of the video is. Also, I will break down viral videos to show how these steps are applied. The video is going to be very interesting, so if you look at the retention graph of any video, you will see a very big drop-off right at the start, which tells us that the majority of viewers leave the video during the intro itself. Now think, if you are able to minimize this drop-off, then because of that, literally the retention of your entire video will improve at once. So the question is, how do we minimize this drop-off? Well, listen to the answer from MrBeast.
Your title and thumbnail set expectations, and at the very beginning of the video, to minimize drop-off, you want to assure them that those expectations are being met.
Expectation. Okay, so MrBeast said this: your title and thumbnail together create certain expectations in the viewers' minds about the video. So if you want to minimize this drop-off, then as soon as the video starts, you have to meet those expectations. If you still didn't understand, let's take an example from a MrBeast video. The title is "I spent 7 days buried alive."
I'm gonna spend the next 7 days buried alive under 20,000 pounds of dirt.
So the video has just started, only 5 seconds have passed, and the intro hook has already met all the expectations of the viewers. Right away, in the very first shot, MrBeast is shown inside a coffin, which is exactly like the thumbnail. Look at this video by Mike Shake. The title is "How Dangerous is a Slingshot," and in the thumbnail, there is a picture of Mike using a slingshot.
How dangerous is a slingshot?
Okay, wait. The video has just started, only 1 second has passed, and the first shot itself matches the thumbnail image.
How dangerous is a slingshot?
Which is the title of the video. Let's take another example from Mark Rober's world's largest Jello pool. In the thumbnail, there is a picture of Mark swimming in a Jello pool.
This is the world's first ever actual pool of Jello.
You can see that the expectations created by the title and thumbnail are being met as soon as the video starts. But yes, it's not like the intro has to match the title and thumbnail 100%. You just have to assure viewers that what they clicked for, they are actually getting it. Once you meet the viewers' expectations in step 1, then you can move to step 2, which is create context. Here you have to provide context about the video, what purpose the video is. To understand this, let's again look at Mark's Jello pool video.
This is the world's first ever actual pool of Jello. And while it may look simple, it's actually a very difficult engineering challenge to pull off. As proof, if you Google Jello pool, you will either find bad CGI or a handful of videos of people who tried to do this, but it really didn't work out.
So after meeting the viewers' expectations in the intro, Mark starts creating context. He tells us that building a Jello pool is actually a very difficult engineering challenge, and if you search for Jello pool on Google, you'll mostly find CGI videos, or videos where people tried it, but failed. So this is the context of the video, which instantly tells the viewer why this experiment matters in the first place. Of course, Mark could have provided even more context related to the Jello pool, if he wanted to, but if you explain everything in the intro, number 1, the rest of the video becomes boring, and number 2, the intro becomes unnecessarily long. Let's take another example from MrBeast. I adopted 100 dogs.
In this video, we're gonna help over 100 different stray dogs find a loving home.
So as soon as the intro starts, the promise made in the title and thumbnail is delivered. Now let's continue.
Something all of these dogs have in common is that they were abandoned or rescued from kill shelters.
So after meeting expectations, MrBeast explains that all these dogs share one thing in common: they were abandoned or rescued from kill shelters, which creates a very emotional and meaningful context for the entire video. Creating context is not complicated at. Let's say I'm making a video on the topic, how to stay focused while studying. I'll think about my target audience, and what problems they have, that this video can solve. For example, getting distracted, a noisy environment, procrastination, etc. Based on these points, I can create a final sentence, like, a student faces many problems while studying, distractions, procrastination, noise, and much more. So this sentence becomes the simple context of my video. Now let's move on to step 3, which is the most important component of an intro hook, creating curiosity. If you want viewers to watch your video till the end, you need to create a question in your intro, whose answer they can't get without watching the video. Once again, let's take the Jell-O pool video as an example.
This is the world's first ever actual pool of Jell-O. And while it may look simple, it's actually a very difficult engineering challenge to pull off. As proof, if you Google Jell-O pool, you will either find bad CGI or a handful of videos of people who tried to do this, but it really didn't work out. So today, we're gonna answer possibly the longest standing question from my childhood.